Right, we are looking at the sum and the difference of two cubes. There are a couple of things, obviously, we shall look at, but we need to remember something that we need to recall the formulas, okay? And now, for instance, if you look at the sum, like x cubed plus y cubed, this is actually x plus y into x squared minus xy plus y squared. Okay, these are sort of the factors of the sum of two cubes. You know, if you are looking at x cubed minus y cubed, what are the factors of these, Rianda? What do you put here?
You put x minus y.
X minus y into what?
X squared plus xy plus y squared.
Well done. Okay, excellent stuff. Now, these are the things we're gonna actually obviously discuss. And now, as we are looking at these, we need to just recap on this. I'm gonna give you a small exercise, and we say factorize. Right, factorize 16y cubed minus 432. Okay, I'm giving you like 2 minutes, please. Try this one and let me know when you're done. Okay. Okay, you done?
No.
All right. Let me know when you're done, please. All right. You done? Yes?
No, I'm not getting an answer.
Okay, that's fine. Right, first you need to try and divide by the coefficient of this. So you need to try and pull these out here. But also you need to know that, so if you take 432, take it to this sign, doesn't matter. You can leave out this sign. Okay, if you divide 432 by 16, what you get? You get 27. You get negative 27. Just a sec. Right, if you divide these two things, you get negative what? 27. So which means that you can pull out the highest common factor. Right, the highest common factor is 16. And you divide the 432. So if you factor out 16, right, it's like you're taking the 432, negative 432 divided by 16, you get minus 27. So this is going to be minus 27, like this. Right, next thing is you have 16. Can you write 27 as a perfect cube? What is 27 as a perfect cube? is 3 cubed, right? So now, if you remember the formula, x cubed minus y cubed is x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y squared. So this is exactly 16 into, okay, so if you have the y cubed minus 3 cubed, it becomes y minus 3 into, then you square the y, then next you multiply x and y and multiply by a negative or a -1. So you have x times minus y, which is minus xy, times negative, which is plus xy. So this one is going to be plus 3y. The last thing is plus the square of y, plus the square of y. So you put a plus here. You square 3. So, which is exactly 16 into y minus 3 into y squared plus 3y plus 9. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Factorize. Factorize 8 t cubed plus 125 p cubed. Okay, what's the answer to this? I'm giving you like a minute. What do you do first here? Okay, the problems are like different. This one is different because 8 does not divide these. So even if you try to say 125 divided by 8, it's not something nice. Okay, it's not something nice. So because of that, what do you do here? But 8 can be written as a power as a power of 2 or 2 to the power something. So what is this? What do you do? What is the first step? What is the first step?
Find the prime factors.
Find the prime factors. Good. So you need to find the prime factors. So at this point, you have 8 cubed plus 125. Okay. 125 p cubed. So this is 2t, you cube it. And then 125 is like 5 cubed. Right, so you can write like that, but you need to realize that 8 is 2 cubed, t cubed, 125 is 5 cubed, then p cubed. Because these things are cubed like this, you can take 1 cube and write like this, okay? So what is the next thing? What is the next step up from here, Leander? What do we do next here? What do we write here?
2t plus 5p.
Well done. 2t plus 5p into what?
Into t squared.
Yeah, so you square this. You square the 2t, so it's 2t squared. Plus, now you put a minus because the signs are they're both plus, so you need to put a minus.
Plus
Right,
5p.
Please come again.
Plus 5p squared.
Yes, plus the 5p all squared. So what's the answer here? So if you square here, what is 2 squared? What is 2 times 5? 5 squared is what? It's 25p squared, and this is the answer. Okay, and this is the answer. So take a moment to think about this and make sure you understand it. Right, can I give you another exercise just now quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, try this one here. Factorize. Factorize 27 minus this. What's the answer? Let me know when you're done, please, quickly. Okay, what is the first step? Let's just start there. I don't want you to do the whole thing because we're having 27 minus this. What do you do first?
You find the cube root of 27.
The cube root of 27. Well done. And it's equal to what?
3.
It's equal to 3. You can even use a calculator. Find the cube root of 27 and it's equal to 3. And then you can find also the cube root of m cubed. What is the cube root of m cubed? So the cube root removes the power 3, giving us what? M. Right. So the cube root of 27 would mean this. You close the powers and you have 3 minus m. Right, the next thing is you square the 3. Then now, because these are negative, you need to put a plus 3 with the m. And then you square plus m squared. Okay, so you can write like this. But you can also write is, here you can write 3 squared. You said minus 3 minus m. So you always multiply by the minus there. Okay, but you have the 3 and the minus m, you multiply by minus, but negative by negative is what? It's plus, and then plus m squared. So you have this, so which is 9 plus 3m plus m squared. You get the point? Okay, so, right, let's get the next thing. Factorize. All right. G cubed plus 64. What is the first step here? G cubed plus 64. What is the first step, Leander?
Finding the cube root of 64.
Yes, you need to find the cube root of 64, right? And what is the cube root of 64, Leander?
4.
Well done. So which means that at this point here, this is going to be 4 cubed. It's going to be like G cubed plus 4 cubed. It's going to be G cubed plus 4 cubed. In which case, therefore, you cover the powers and you have G plus 4. What do we write here, Leander?
Q squared minus 4q plus 4 cubed.
Okay, this is square here, please. So this is going to be exactly G plus 4 into G squared minus 4G plus 16. Okay, let's get the next one. Any question here? Do you understand everything, please? Any question, ask. Any question?
No.
No question.
No.
Okay, factorize this one. H cubed plus 1. What is the first step here?
To say H plus 1.
You say H plus 1, right? Okay. So this is like H cubed plus 1 cubed. H plus 1 into what, Leander?
H squared
Into
minus
H squared.
minus H plus H squared.
Plus
No,
1
plus 1.
squared. Okay, so which is H plus 1 into H squared minus H plus 1. Right, next, factorize. You have this one here, 3k cubed plus 81 q cubed. What is the first step, Leander, here? What do we do? We need to factorize this. How do we factorize this? How do you factorize this?
I'm still doing it.
Okay, that's fine.
You say 3k plus 81q.
Okay, so that is 3k cubed plus 81q cubed. What do we do here, Leander?
You say 3k plus 81q.
We say 3k plus 81 cubed. Okay, yeah.
Q.
Okay. Are you saying 81 cubed?
No, Q.
Or plus 81q, 3k plus 81, oh, 81q. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to analyze what you're saying. So you think here we must write 81q like this?
Yeah.
Is it what you need to write?
Yes.
Okay, obviously the first step must be to get the cube root, always. First, we find the cube root of 3k cubed. But you can see, therefore, that you'd have the cube root of 3 and then the cube root of k cubed. Okay, so this one is problematic. So because of that, then it means that we need to find another way to do this. And the way to do this is we factor out a 3 here. And then we have k cubed plus 81. We divide it by 3. Each time you factorize, you must divide by 3. And this is 27. So you get 27 here. 27 q cubed. And then you get the cube root of 27. Well, you can find the cube root of 27 alone, but the cube root of 27 is what? It's only 3. Then obviously the cube root of the cube is just the cube root of the power 3 is just the q. Okay. So this one is 3q. Okay, so this is 3 and 2. K plus 3q. Okay, now you square this one. Right. So yeah, you if you like cover the tops, you have the k and the 3q here, and then you have k squared. Wait. Right. So what you have here is that you square the k because it's plus in the middle. You put minus k times this, which is 3kq. You square 3q. So this is 3 into k plus 3q plus 9q squared, q cubed. Okay, so this is sort of the answer. Any question, Leander? What do you think what else can we do here?
No question.
No question. Let's look at the next thing. Factorize. X squared plus 8x plus 15. What's the answer to this? Try this. Okay, yeah, let's up square. Okay, yeah, factorize this quickly. What are the factors? What do we do here, Leander?
X squared plus 5x plus 3x plus 15x.
Well done. It's x squared plus 5x plus 3x plus 15, right? Pull out x here. X plus 5 plus 3 here. X plus 5. Which is x plus 5 into x plus 3. Right. So this is, yeah, plus. Okay, obviously we pulled out the highest common factor here. We pulled out the highest common factor from the first two expressions, or when you pull out these x plus 5, then you'd have x plus 3 within the parentheses. Or yeah, next thing, factorize. Right, so if you want to factorize this one here, 3x squared 3x squared plus 19x plus 6. That's the answer. What do we do here? What do we do here?
Take it out.
Okay, what, yeah, like the first step, what do you think the first step is going to be here? What can you do first? Like first things first?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. All right, so the first things first is to multiply these with that. 3x squared times 6. We have 3x squared times 6. What is 3x squared times 6?
18x squared.
18x squared. So we look for the factors of 18 that will give what? 19. What are the factors of 18 that will give 19? Easy. They're 18x and x. 18x and what? And x. So right now you have 18x plus x. It gives you what? 19. So 3x squared plus 19x plus 6. Which means it is 3x squared plus 18x plus x plus what? Plus 6. Because 18x plus x actually the sum gives us what? 19x. You get the point. So you pull out 3x out of these and you have what? X plus 6. X plus 6. Okay, so you pull out x plus 6 because it's a common factor in terms of the highest common factor. And we have 3x plus 1. Okay, so this one is the highest common factor. The highest common factor. Right. Any question, Luyanda here? Do you understand? If you don't understand, please talk.
I understand.
You understand? Right, good. I'm happy that Luyanda understands. Because you understand, let's do this one here. Factorize. Right, you need to factorize this one. 3x or 3s. 3s squared plus s minus 10. Solution. What do we do here, Luyanda? What do you do first?
Is that 35?
Okay, that's a good question. Is it 35? Let me make it clearer because, yeah. Is 3s squared? Let me use a different variable. Let me use a different variable. So I'm going to say 3k squared plus k minus 10. Okay, what do we do here first, Leander?
You multiply 3k squared and minus 10.
Just come again, Leander.
You multiply 3k squared
By
and
minus 10, right? So we take 3k squared, we multiply by minus what? 10. And this is minus 30. K what? Minus 30k squared. So look for the factors of minus 30k squared that will give us k. What are those factors? Factors of minus 30k squared that will give us k. What are they?
minus 6k times plus 6k.
Right, so these are the factors because if you multiply them, 6 and 5, you get minus 30, but when you add them up, you get k. So 3k squared plus k minus 10. 3k squared plus 6k minus 5k minus 10. Okay, here you pull out the common factor. Okay, because 6k minus k is what? What is 6k minus k, Luyanda? Okay, here you pull out the common factor. Minus 5. What do we do here, Luyanda? What do you do now?
You group k plus 2 and 3k minus 5.
Yeah, good. Well done. You do grouping. So we sort of factorize. So you factorize the k past 2, and then you are left with, because if you cross this out, you're left with 3k minus 5. Okay, here's another one. You under factorize. Right. All right, if you need to factorize this one, a squared minus 7ab plus 12b. Okay, what's the answer to this, Leander? Okay, I'm giving you a minute to try this one quickly.
Yes.
Okay. You let me know, please, when you're done. Okay, let me put a square here, please. You see, I've put a square there. So you try that one. The next is 3a
I
squared.
got
What did you get here? Yeah, let's look at that first. What did you get? Did you see the b squared?
yes.
What did you get, Leander? Let's get the solution.
Got a minus 4b and then a minus 3 minus 3b.
Okay. 12b squared. You get a minus what? You got a minus what?
3b.
Yeah. Into a minus 4b.
Yes.
Excellent stuff. Next question, factorize. Next question, factorize. Okay, now at this point, so we're giving you this one. 3a squared plus 5ab minus 12b squared. Quickly, what do we do here, Leander? What is the first step? What is the first step, please?
You multiply 3a squared and 12b squared.
Well done. Wow, you're brilliant, Leander. So we take 3a squared minus 12b squared. And then what is 12? What is 3 times minus 12?
36
Minus this.
minus
Okay,
36.
so what's the answer? What is the next step here?
To find the factors of minus 36.
Yeah, we'll find the factors. What are the factors here of minus 36? That will give you 5. What are they? What are the factors of minus 36? That will give 5 when subtracted. When you minus those factors, when you subtract them from each other, what are they?
9 and 4.
9 and 4. Well done. You're a superstar. So you get exactly 9. A, B. And then you have minus 4 AB, because they must be in terms of the AB. They must be in terms of the AB. Now, 9 minus 4 is 5. Brilliant stuff, Leander. So this one here is the 5AB can be replaced by 9AB. AB minus 12B squared. Right. Factor out here. 3A. You have A plus 3B. Factor out minus 4B. And then here you have A plus 3B. Right, so what you're getting here, therefore, is you factor out. So you cross out this one. So the A plus 3B is sort of factored out, and you're left with 3A minus 4B. Right. You still here, Leander, right?
Yes.
All right. Factorize this one. Um, 8m, 8m to the 6th power, n to the 9th power solution. Okay. What do we do first here, Leander? What do we do here?
Find the cube root.
You need to find the cube root. What is the cube root? Let's do the cube roots. Like, so you're going to do the cube root of 8m to the 6th power. You also do the cube root of the other one. You do like cube roots of both of these terms. Right, so the cube root, what is the cube root of n to the power 9, Leander?
N to the power 3.
N to the power 3, brilliant stuff. N to the 3rd power. Right, what is the cube root? Here you take the cube root of 8. What is the cube root of 8? And the cube root of m to the 6th power is m squared. Right, so this is 8m to the 6th power, n to the 9th power. So you take the cube roots like this. You have 2m squared n cubed. Okay. What do we write here now, Leander?
2m4.
Okay, yeah, there's something I want to write here. I want to write an intermediate step. That's gonna like assist. Okay, there's an intermediate step that you can write here. For example, you can write here the 2m squared, you put a cube like this. In cube, you put a cube like this. That. So if you square this one, yeah, you square this one. What do we then get here, Leander? What do we write here?
You write 2m4 minus 2m squared n cubed.
Good. So you can write the m squared. You like square this one, right? The next thing, because it's a plus here, you put a minus, and then you just multiply these things here, which is 2m squared with n cubed. And then you have the cube here, and you square this, right? So you have 2m squared n cubed. Right, you have this one. You have this one here. And then you have this one here. Right. So you have this one here. Okay, if you square the two, you get a 4. So this is 2n m squared n cubed plus n. 3 times 2 is 6. You can see that, Luanda, right?
Yes.
And it's very easy. Right, the next question is something very nice and easy. This one is what we enjoy the most, called exponents. Let us discuss exponents. Do you remember some of the rules and the laws of exponents, etc.? Right, something called the exponential laws. Exponential laws. What are the exponential laws? So the exponential laws would be like the first one, easiest one, a to the power m times a to the power n. What is this, Leander?
Keep the base.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is the answer here?
AMN.
Okay, when the bases are the same, you take the same base and you add the exponents, or it's going to be m plus n. Okay, in the second one, what do you do here? If you're dividing a to the power m by a to the power n, what is the answer?
AM minus N.
M minus n. 3, what do you get here?
AMBN.
Right, number 4. If you have a over b to the nth power, what's the answer?
AN over B.
What you get?
AN over B.
Right, this one is mn. Where? Okay, this is 2 where a is bigger than that, b bigger than that, and mn in R. In R. Okay, these are some of the laws that you need to remember. Okay. Some of the laws that you need to remember. Let's look at some problems here. The question normally says simplify. Let us simplify. Let us simplify. Okay, let's look at this one. Right, if it is 2 to the power 3x times 2 to the power 4x, what's the answer? 4x cubed divided by 2x to the 5th power. 12p squared t to the 5th power 3p t cubed. Okay, what's the answer to the first one, Leander?
2 to the power of 7x.
Well done. So it is 2 to the power, you add these two, so that's going to be 3x plus 4x, which is 2 to the power 3. 3x plus 4x is 7x. Okay, here, what is the answer here to number 2?
You take out 2 from 4.
You take out 2 from 4, so you divide 4 by 2. What is 4 divided by 2?
2.
And then now you subtract the exponents, it's going to be 3 minus 5, because you subtract the bottom one from the top one. What's the answer now?
2x minus 2 to the power of minus 2.
And then what do you do when you get a negative power? What do you do?
You multiply the 2.
Okay, that's fine. We take it to the bottom because we want the exponents to like stay positive most of the time. Okay, what do you do in number 3? What do you do first? First things first. Number 3, Leander.
Divide
You divide. What is 12 divided by 3, Leander?
4.
Right, the next thing is you have p squared minus 1, and then you have t to the power 5 minus 3. What is 5 minus 3?
2.
So this is the answer. Next one. Number 4. 3x all squared. What's the answer here?
9. 9x squared.
Well done. So you squared a 3. Right, so it becomes a 9x squared. Okay, here, what is the answer to number 5, Leander?
3 to the power of 6. 5 to the power of 4. And then
So it's going to be 3 to the, so at this point, what you do is the 2 multiplies each of these. So it's going to be like 4 by 2 times. There's a times here. 2 by 2. So the 2 multiplies the 2 multiplies the 4. Okay, so what is the answer to this? So yeah, it's going to be like 3. 4 by 2 is 8 to the 4th power. Okay, and then you can you simplify it like this, or you can write out the final answer using a calculator. Okay, what's the answer number 6, Leander? What is 6p to the power 0?
1.
And then this 7p to the power 0 is what?
1.
Why is it 1, Leander?
Anything to the power of 0 equals 1.
Yeah, except 0. Okay, so 6p to the power 0, it's going to be 1. And the 7p to the power 0 is a 1. And the answer is 6 here. Okay, so what is 2 divided by 6? Okay, 2 goes how many times into 6?
3 times.
3 times. So you're going to have a 3 here. X is going to cancel 1x from x squared, giving us x. And then there's a p, and then you cube it. And then this one is what? You p cubed. You cube the 3. You cube the x. So this is p cubed over. What is 3 cubed, Leander?
9. 27.
Awesome stuff. Okay, that's okay. Next one. This one here. You need to simplify number 8. Okay, so what's the answer to this one?
2 to the power of minus 4x minus 1 minus 2.
Okay, so this is going to be 2 to the power minus 2 into 2x plus 1. So what is the answer to this one, Leander, quickly?
2 to the power of minus 4x minus
This is
2.
minus 4x minus 2. Well done. Right. Number 9. Can you simplify 2 to the power 2n times 4 to the power n times 2 divided by 16 to the power n? What's the answer?
Sixteen to the power of 3n divided by 16n, and then you cancel, and it's
You cancel
3n.
out, right? So, okay, well, what do you say here? What do we get out of this now?
At the top, you get 16 3n to the power of 3n.
You get like 16, 1/6
Yes.
to the power of 3n.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So dealing with exponents, you need to change every base to base 2. Make the bases the same. Every base must be changed to base 2. That is the trick. This one is 4. 4 is 2 squared. 2 is 2 to the power 1. 16 is 2 to the 4th power. You get the point.
Yes.
So you are making the bases the same altogether. Making the bases the same. So that in the end, what you have here is that when all the bases are the same, you can then write these as 2 to the power 2n times 2 to the power 2 by n is like 2n times 2 to the power 1 divided by 2 to the 4n. So you have 2 to the power. Okay, here the bases are all the same, so you can take one base and like add the exponents. So that's going to be 2n, and then you adding to 2n, then you're adding to 1, right? And then you divide by 2 to the 4n. Okay, what is 2n plus 2n at the top? 2 to the power 4n plus 1 divided by 2 to the power 4n. Okay, what is 4n minus 4n? It's 2 to the power 1. Okay. 2 to the power 1 is what? It's 2. Next, simplify. Right, you need to simplify 5 to the power 2x minus 1 times 9 to the power x minus 2 divided by this. What is the answer here? What's the answer? What do you think?
I'm still doing.
All right. Okay, help us with the first step. What is the first step? Because I want to write something.
I said 45 to the power of 2x minus 1, and then times x minus 2.
Okay, always break down the bases to prime factors. So because there's a 5 here, so you write 2x minus 1. And then the 9, how do you write the 9? 9 prime base is 3 squared. And then you have the 15 is 5 by 3. 2x minus 3. So, which means it's 5 to the power 2x minus 1, which is 3 to the power 2 into x minus 2. Divide everything by, the bottom is 5 times 3 to the power 2x minus 3. To the power 2x minus 3. Next, what do you do here? Right, so because of this, then you multiply out the tops, so you have 5 to the power 2x minus 1, and then here we have 2. 2 multiplies the top, right? 3 to the power 2x minus 4 divided by here. What do you get here, Leander? So this one is 5 to the power 2x minus 3 times 3. Okay, so what are the bases here? Okay, so now you need to subtract these. So you subtract. Okay, so you look at the 5. The 5 is power 2x minus 3, 2x minus 1, and then you subtract 2x minus 3. So you bring the 2x minus 3 to the top. Minus into 2x minus 4, minus 3. Okay. So you have 2x minus 3. I'm saying I want to write 2x minus 3. Okay. Right, so I'm writing here 2x minus 3. Right. I want to write clearly. Right, so it's minus into 2x minus 3. Okay, right, so let's continue quickly, please. Because you look in the bases here, base 5, and subtract the powers, base 3, because you're dividing and subtract the powers. And then it's 5 to the power. What is 2x? Yeah, this one is 2x minus 1 minus 2x plus 3. 2x minus 4 minus 2x plus 3. Okay, what is 2x minus that? So 3 minus that, 2. Okay, because 2x minus 2x is 0, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, 2x minus 2x is 0, and then minus 4 plus 3 is what? Is minus 1. Okay, what do we do here, Leander? What is the next step? There's a negative exponent, so we must write it as 5. You bring down the negative exponent. If you bring it to the denominator, it becomes like a thing. And it becomes a plus. So which is 25 over 3. Okay. Next one, simplify this one. 2 to the power t minus 2 to the power t minus 2 divided by 3 times 2 to the power t minus. Okay, solution. All right, so yeah, this one, what do you do first? Here, what do you do, Leander?
At the
Quickly,
top,
please come again.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Always, if there's something like this, you must separate this. You must separate this. So because it's 2 to the power t minus 2, you must separate it. So you have 2 to the t, then you have 2 to the t, you have 2 to the minus 2. And then you have this one. So which is 1 minus 2 to the minus 2. 2 to the t. Okay. The 2 to the t cancels out. In the denominator, what is 3 minus 2? It's only 2. So the 2 to the minus 2 can be written as like 1 over 2 squared, 1 over 4 ultimately, because 2 squared is 4. So what is the next thing that we do here?
You move the exponent to the bottom.
So what is the answer here? In other words, 1 minus 1/4 out of 2. What's the answer? Okay, deal with the top. The top is 4 as an LCD. 4 divided by 1 is 1 by, that is 4 minus 1. Two over 1. 1 over 2. 3 over 8. So the answer is 3 out of what? 3 out of 8. The next thing that we can do?
Yeah.
Okay, simplify here. Right. Let's look at this one here quickly. Right, we're saying simplify. Nine to the power x minus 1. 3 to the power x plus 1. Okay, what we do here, Leander? What is the first step?
You divide 9 by 3 and 3 by 3.
You divide 9 by 3 and you get a 3. Okay, so first, always when dealing with exponents, make sure that what is 9 as 3 to the power something? Can you write 9 as 3 to the power something? And what is it? What is 9 as 3 to the power something?
3 to the power 2.
3 squared is 9. Okay, 3 squared is what? Is 9. Which is 3 to the power 2x minus 1 divided by this. Okay, so what is the answer here? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . What do you think? Okay, yeah. I'm saying effectively here, this one is 3 to the power 2x minus 1 divided by 3 to the power x minus 1. Okay, what's the answer? What do we do here? What do we do here? So this one can be written as 3 to the power x u square minus 1 divided by 3 to the power x minus 1. Can you see this? And what do we do here? From here? Because these two can be taken out like that. Okay? So what do we then do here? What do we then do here? Let me see. Okay, it's plus, please, in the denominator. It's a plus. It's a plus in the denominator. Okay, so if you have x squared minus 1, what are the factors of these, Leander? Because this is like something squared minus 1. Something squared minus 1, like x squared minus 1. What are the factors of these, Leander?
I'm not sure.
Okay, if you have a squared minus b squared, what are the factors of a squared minus b squared?
A minus B.
To be a minus b into a plus b, you agree? So if you have 3 to the power x squared minus 1, what does it become? So this is like a minus b and that. So there's like a square here like this altogether. So it becomes, this is like an a and this is like a b. So it's going to be 3 to the power x. It's going to be a minus b into a plus b. Right. Which is 3 to the power x minus 1. Okay. Okay, let's look at some exercises here. Let's look at some exercises here. Okay, we continue with simplification. Simplify is the instruction. You need to simplify given 16 to the power 0. What is 16 to the power 0, Leander?
1.
1. Well done. What about 16 a to the power 0? What's the answer?
16 times 1. Then
Well
equals
done. It's going to be 16 times 1, which is equal to what?
16.
What about 11? What's the answer here? 11 to the power 9x.
11 to the power 9x plus 2x.
Yeah, well done. So it's going to be 11 to the power 9x plus 2x. What is 9x plus 2x?
11x.
Good. What about this one here? A to the power 6 divided by b to the power 7 all to the power 5. What's the answer?
A6 plus 5, B7 plus 5.
So it's going to be like this. You multiply b to the power of this. What is 6 by 5? 30. 35. Next. Next. 7 to the power. This one. M to the power 6. Okay, what is the answer to this? What do you do here, Leander?
You say you multiply, then it will be 56.
56. Well done. 56, then what?
Then m to the power of 10.
M to the power of 10 times
n
what?
times n to the power of 9.
Excellent stuff. What about this one here? To the 8 to the 4th power? 3ab squared. What's the answer here?
Equals 6a5
6a5 b squared. Like that. What about this one? 3 to the power n. 9 to the power n minus 3. 27 to the power n minus 1. What's the answer here? What's the answer?
At the bottom you say 3 to the power 3.
Well done. At the bottom we say 3 to the power 3 because we know that 27 is 3 to the power of 3. And then there's n minus 1. Then there's 3 to the power of n. And 9 is 3 squared to the power n minus 3. So this one is 3 to the power. So you multiply 2 by n is what? You divide it by 3 to the power, multiply by 3 here, it's going to be 3n minus 3, which is 3 to the power n plus 2n minus 6. Then you minus 2n minus, you minus 3n. So you minus 3n minus 3. What do we get here, Leander? What do we get here, Leander?
It'll be to the power of n plus 2n minus 6 minus 3n plus 3.
Well
And
done.
then
N plus 2n minus 6 minus 3n plus 3. So, which is 3 to the power. So now, obviously, this one is like the n's cancel out because n plus 2n is 3n minus 3, and therefore this is minus 3 plus 3, which is minus 3. So what's the answer?
it's 3 to the power minus 3.
Yeah, which is 127, right? Okay, let's look at this one, Rianda. What is this one here? 3 to the power n plus 3 to the power 2. What is 2 times n? 2 times 3. So this is done. What about 2t to the power 4 cubed? What's the answer here, Rianda?
2 to the power of 3 t 4 plus 3.
So it's going to be 4 times 3.
10.
Okay, so you multiply the powers because they're both powers, so you multiply them. Right, so what is 2 to the power 3, Luanda?
It's 8.
Okay, so what about 6m to the power 8? 8 to the power 10 divided by 2m to the power 3, 8 to the power 5. What's the answer?
It's 2 times 3 m8.
Okay, divide 6 by 2. What is 6 divided by 2?
3
3. And then
m8
there's m, yeah.
minus 3.
Well done. Excellent stuff. So it's going to be m8 minus 3, a to the power 10 minus 5. 3m to the power. What is 8 minus 3?
5.
Like that. What do you do next? What is the next thing?
Then you multiply the a and m.
You can multiply the a and m. What do you get?
3m 8m 5 plus 5.
Because the bases are the powers are the same, but the bases are different. You use the lower a b to the power m. What is a b to the power m? Is a to the power m, b to the power m. In which case, therefore, this one is going to be 3 ma to the power 5. Altogether. Okay, so obviously you have 3 to the power 5x times 8 to 1 to the power 5x times 3 to the power 3, 9 to the power 8x. What do we do here? We need to simplify this. We need to simplify this. What do we do here? What do we do?
Not sure.
Okay, so you must change every base to base 3. Every base to 3. Make every base 3 because there's 3 here. So we need to make every base prime. So this is 3 to the power 5x. Okay, this is 3 to the 4th power. 3 to the power 3. Okay, this is 3 squared. Okay, so this is 3 to the 5x. So 4 by 5 is what? Okay. What is 2 by 8? 2 times 8. Obviously, it's in x. Okay, you can see that this is base 3, base 3, base 3 to the base 3. So which means that you can take one base 3 and you add all the exponents, which means you're going to have 5x plus 20x. Okay. Plus 3. So you add all of them that are at the top because you're multiplying, and then you just minus the 16 like that. What is 5x plus 20? X.
25x.
Which is 25x plus 3. So it's 3 to the power 25x plus 3 minus what? 16x. What is 25 minus 16?
9.
Well done. And this is the answer. Next thing. It's 13 to the power c. Three times 13 to the power c minus 13 to the power c. What do we do here? If they add things, you separate them. If they add things, you separate them. So you can separate those. 13 to the c. That into c. So what do we do here? What do we do here?
You cancel.
Okay, before you cancel, you must factor out things. So it's 13 to the power c, the common factor. If you put it out, 1. Okay, so what is 13 squared plus 1? What is, yeah, because 3 minus 1 is what, Leander?
2. 1. 2.
Okay, and then what is 13 squared plus 1? Can you check that one? 13 squared plus 1 in the numerator. What is 13 squared?
169.
Plus 1.
170.
What is 170 divided by 2, Leander? 170 divided by 2, what's the answer?
85.
85, and that's the answer. Okay. What about this one here? Okay, yeah, what's the answer to this one? What do we do here?
You take out a common factor.
Okay, what common factor would that be, Leander?
At the top, you can take out 12.
Okay,
12 to the
if you
power.
take out 12, what are you left with?
1 to the power y minus 8 to the power y.
Okay. All right. Anyway, obviously what you need to do, because what is the smallest, you need to look for the smallest power, the smallest base. The smallest base is what here?
3.
It's 3. So make sure that you make everything to base 3. So this one is going to become like 3 to the y. The 6 is 3 times 2 to the power y. The 12 is 3 times 4 to the power y. Okay, the 96 is 8 times 12 to the power y, like this. Okay, so in the denominator, you're going to have the following. So you move from here to here. 3 to the power y, 3 to the power y times 2 to the power y. 3 to the power y, the 4 is like 2 squared, which is 2 to the power of that. The 8 is 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 with the y. So it's 2 to the power 3y. The 12 is 4 by 3, which is this. So this is 3 to the y, 2 to the 2y. Which is 2 to the 2y, 3 to the y, 3 to the y times 2 to the y. Okay, what do we do next here? Obviously, ask yourself if there is any common factor here. Is there any common factor out of these?
3.
In the denominator, what is the common factor, Leander? There is 3 to the power y. And then the place of these are left with 1 plus 2 to the power y. Here you take out, what is the common factor in the numerator?
3 to
There's
the
3 to the
power
power y,
2.
but there is also 2 to the power 2y. Okay, because 3 to the power y is here, 3 to the power y is there. 2 to the power 2y is here, 2 to the power 2y is there. So it appears in two places. So you have 1 minus 2 to the power 3y. So, okay, so 2 to the power 2 to the power 2y, 1 minus 2 to the power 3y. One plus 2 to the power y. Okay, these are bases and powers. So this one is 2 to the power y. All right, so in the denominator, 1 plus 2 to the power y. So what do we do here? What is the next thing, Leander? What can we do? Anything that can be done?
You can, I'm sure.
I know there's something you can do here. I know that Leander is very strong and there's something Leander can do. What can you do here, Leander?
Can you cancel? Can you say 3y minus y?
Okay, that's a good question. Can you say 3y minus y? Well, obviously, because they're not really powers in the usual manner, so they're not like a to the power m, a to the n, and then it's a to this. So I mean, they're not really of that form, in which case we can't do that. But yeah, I mean, any simplification that is possible. So think about this, because always you need to ask yourself if you're done, or there's like some further simplification that can be done to the problem. So obviously at this point, you can see that um, there's nothing else that can be done. Okay, so this is enough. It is enough. Okay, it is very, very enough. But you can write your answer in many different ways. For example, you can write 2 to the power 2y, 2 to the power, here you can write 2y plus 3y, because you're multiplying these, you're multiplying, and then you add the powers. So this is 2 to the power 2, then you have this, 2 to the power 5y, 1 plus 2 to the power y, 4 to the power y. All right, so which is 4 to the power y minus. So 2, yeah, this one can write 2 to the power 5 with the y here. 1 plus 2 to y, and then it's 4 to the y. 2 to the power 5 is 32 to the y. You divide by 1 plus 2 to the y. Okay, so that is the answer. You can write like that, but you can also leave it like this. But even this is the same thing. Okay. There are certain things that we call rational exponents. Rational exponents. Okay, so by rational exponents, we mean there we have the following. So you need to simplify. Two x to the power 1/2 solution times 4x to the minus 1/2. Okay, so to do this one now, what we do, we multiply just the numbers. 2 times 4 is what? It's 8. Then because we're multiplying these, we add the powers. What is 1/2 minus 1/2? What is x to the power 0, Leander?
8 times 1.
Okay. X to the power 0 is 1, provided that x is not 0. Okay, because what is 0 to the power 0, Luanda? What do you think? Please come again.
It's undefined.
It is undefined. Well done. Right, so looking at rational exponents, simplify. Okay, what about if we have 0 raised to the power 1/3? What's the answer to this, Luanda?
It's 0,09283.
Without using a
One,
calculator?
yeah,
Without using a what? A calculator. Okay, yeah. Okay, I mean, what do we do here? That's the question.
I'm not sure.
All right. Right. So okay, so we have this. Right. Okay, so right, so you have this. Okay, so at this point, what you have is um okay, continue. Okay, so okay, now if you have this, then right. Okay, so you can put 8 here to the power 1/3. Okay, so at this point, if you have how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. So you divide by 1000 because it has 1, 2, 3 zeros. Okay. Alternatively, if you're looking at the number like 0.008, you can take this number, you multiply it by 1000, you divide by 1000. So if you multiply by 1000, then you move the decimal places 1, 2, 3 places. So multiply it's 1. Okay, if you multiply by 1000, because you can see you need to move, you are putting 1000 over 1000 because you need to move the decimal point, 1, 2, 3 places. So 3 places, it's going to be like 8.0, just like 8. So we continue. Okay. Okay. So what is this? At this point now you say 1,000 divided by 8. What is 1,000 divided by 8? Luanda? What is 1,000 divided by 8?
125.
It's 125, right? So this simplifies to this. 125 is 5 cubed. Okay, so um um okay. So what is this? This one you can write as 1 to the power 1/3. You divide by 5 to the power 3 times 1/3. 1 divided by 5. Okay, so what about 0.25 raised to 1/2? What's the answer? What's the answer? Yes, what do we do here?
Twenty-five over 100.
Well done. You're a superstar. Because you move the decimal point 1, 2 places. You divide by 100 because there's 2 zeros. Then what is the next step here, Luanda? What do we do next?
I'm not sure.
Okay, 100 divided by 25 is what? You take 100, divide by 25. What do you get?
4.
Oh, well done. So this one is 1 raised to 1/2 divided by 4 raised to 1/2. What is 1 raised to 1/2? Okay, then what is the square root of 4?
2.
27 to the power minus 1/3. What's the answer? What do you do here?
Is it 27 over 10?
Anyhow, because 27 is a whole number, so there's no need to make it over something. But 27 we know is this, right? It's 3 cubed. And then it is 3 to the power like this, which is 3 to the power. So you cancel this out. 1 over 3 to the power 1. 1 over 3. So this will be sort of the answer. Any question, Luyanda?
No.
No question. What about this one? Three p to the power 4 raised to 1/2. What is the answer?
I'm not too sure.
Okay, so you must separate everything. So you write 3 to the 1/2. Then you have p squared to 1/2 times 3 to 1/2 times p. Even here you can write like this. Okay, so this is 3 to 1/2. And then this is 2 times that, which is 1. 3 to 1/2. Half of 4. 4 times 2, 4 times 1/2 is 2. Take 3 as a base and add the exponents. 1/2, 1/2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is what?
1.
So this is the answer. Any question, Luyanda? Any question?
Can you please explain again?
Okay, because now you have the power here, so you can raise every number to the power. So it's 3 to the power 1/2. Then you have p squared to the power 1/2. Then also you have 3 to the, you spread these, you open the brackets, but you open the brackets by raising each of the numbers inside to the same power, like this. And then now here you just have 2 times 1/2, and 2 times 1/2 is what? It's like 1, because 2 times 1/2 can be written as this, which is 1 like this. Okay, so this one now is 4 times 1/2, which is 2. So yeah, this is 2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is like 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, let me give you this one. A to the power minus 2, b to the power 6, 1/2. Okay, what's the answer here? What do we do? This is like b to the power 6. What do we do here?
You must say a minus 2 plus a half.
To
And
be a
then,
minus 2 times 1/2, you multiply because these are like powers.
then b to the power of 6 times.
Well then, b to the power 6, you also multiply by 1/2. So what is the answer here? What is the answer here?
A to the power minus 1.
Well done. A to the power minus 1 times b to the power 3. A to the power minus 1 is a to the power 1. Okay, we can take it down like this, which is b cubed over a. So that's the answer. Okay, now we are stopping soon, but there's certain things that we call the rationals. The rational exponent, rational indices or rational expressions. Okay, there's something called the simplification of fractions. Of fractions. Number one, a over b times c over d is ac over bd. Okay, these are some of the rules, okay? A over b plus c over b. Okay, because here you're multiplying. So you're multiplying this, you multiply the tops and the bottoms. Right here, the base is the same. It's b, and then you add the top, which is a plus c, which is a over b divided by c over d, which is a over b times d over c, which is ad over bc, meaning b not 0, c not 0, d not 0, like this. So we just prevent the division by 0 by saying b not 0, c not 0, because d was also in the denominator. We wish that it is not 0. Okay. Simplify this one. Right. X squared plus 3x divided by x plus 3. Okay, what is the answer here? Is this one? How to simplify it?
At the top, you take out a common factor,
So the common
which is
factor, what is the common factor at the top, Leander?
x, so then you're left with x plus 3.
And then you're left with x plus 3, and you divide by x plus 3. Then what do we do here?
And you
So the answer is
cancel
x.
with x.
Next. This one here, where you have x squared minus x minus 2 divided by x squared minus 4. What's the answer here? If you simplify this. Okay, what are the factors of the top, of the bottom? What is a squared minus b squared? This is the difference of two squares, right? So this is exactly x minus 2 because 4 is 2 squared. And then x plus 2. Okay, the factors of this, you can quickly see that they're x and x. And then what? And then what, Leander? Maybe something disappeared? Right, so, okay, we're stopping now. X squared minus x minus 2 divided by x squared minus 4. Okay, I was saying that the bottom is x minus 2 into x plus 2. And then this one is x minus 2 into x plus 1. Okay, I'm stopping now quickly. That's why I'm just rushing. This one is from the difference of two squares. I'm stopping now. Right of two squares. Difference of two squares is x squared minus 2 squared, which is x minus 2 into x plus 2. So x minus 2 cancels out, leaving us with x plus 1 divided by x plus 2. Right. I'm giving you homework. Right. Here is a home activity. Right. So the home activity is simplify. Okay. I'm going to send the video to your mom and you're going to watch the video and you're going to have this. X minus 2 divided by x squared minus 4. X squared divided by that minus x cubed plus x minus 4. You divide by x squared minus 4. X is not plus, plus or minus 2. Okay, you'll try this one. I'm going to send the video to your mom. And then we're going to continue. Right, we need to continue 12. I think 12 to 2. But I can see now, okay, I'm going to speak to your mom because my power is going to come back at 2. So I can only start from 2. I can only do 2 to 4. Because at 12, I have no electricity. But I'm going to tell your mom, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Leander. Goodbye, Leander.
Bye.
Goodbye.